General instructions. The question paper comprises 4 sections A, B, C and D. There are 12 questions in the question paper. All questions are compulsory. Section A. Question number 1 to 8. All questions and parts carries 1 mark each. These questions contain multiple choice questions or MCQs, very short answer type questions. Answers to these should be given in one word or one sentence. Section B. Question number 9 and 10 are short answer type questions, carrying 2 marks each. Answers to these questions should be in the range of 30 to 50 words. Section C. Question number 11 is short answer type question, carrying 3 marks each. Answers to these questions should be in the range of 50 to 80 words. Section D. Question number 12 is long answer type questions, carrying 5 marks each. Answers to these questions should be in the range of 80 to 120 words. There is no overall choice. However, internal choices have been provided in some questions. A student has to attempt only one of the alternatives in such questions. Wherever necessary, neat and properly labeled diagrams should be drawn. Section A. 1. Why is red color selected for danger signal lights? 2. An object is placed at a distance of 50 cm from a convex mirror. State 2 characteristics of the image formed. 3. What happens to a ray of light when it travels from one medium to another having equal refractive indices? Or a man is standing in front of a special mirror and finds his image having a very small head, a fat body and legs of normal size. What is the shape of 1. Top part of the mirror, 2. Middle part of the mirror. 4. Which way does the wire in the diagram below tend to move? Also, name the rule used to find the direction of wire. 5. Draw magnetic field lines around a straight conductor carrying current in downward direction. 6. State the difference between the wire used in the element of an electric heater and in fuse wire. Or an electric heater is rated at 1500 watt. How much heat is produced per hour? Question numbers 7 and 8 contains 5 subparts each. Answer any 4 subparts in these questions. 7. Read the following and answer any 4 questions from 7.1 to 7.5. Lenses are objects made of transparent materials such as glass or clear plastic that has curved surfaces. There are 2 main kinds of lenses: diverging lenses and converging lenses. Diverging lenses are thicker at their edges than in their centers, and they make light rays passing through them spread out. Converging lenses are thicker in the middle than at their edges and were the earliest kind of lens made. Converging lenses magnify by bending the rays of light that pass through them to meet at a point. This point is called the focus. The thicker that a converging lens is in its center, the more it magnifies and the closer the focus is to the lens. 7.1. What kind of image is formed by a concave lens irrespective of the position of the object? Options: A. Real inverted and diminished. B. Real inverted and enlarged. C. Virtual erect and enlarged. D. Virtual erect and diminished. 7.2. The magnification produced by a converging lens is +4. Find the position of the object. Options: A. Beyond 2f. B. At focus. C. Between focus and optical center. D. At infinity. 7.3. Find the power of a diverging lens of focal length 2.5 cm. Options: A. 40D, B. minus 40D, C. 0.4D, D. minus 0.4D. 7.4. A converging lens forms a 4 times magnified real image when an object is placed at a distance of 15 cm from the lens. Find the image distance. Options: A. 60 cm, B. minus 60 cm, C. 15 cm, D. minus 15 cm. 7.5. The distance of principal focus from the optical center of the lens is called. Options: A. Center of curvature, B. Focal length, C. Pole, D. Radius of curvature. 8. Read the following and answer any 4 questions from 8.1 to 8.4. For the flow of charges in a conducting metallic wire, gravity does not play any role. The electrons move only if there is a difference in electric potential. The difference of potential may be produced by a battery consist of one or more electric cells. The chemical action within a cell generates the potential difference across the terminals of the cell, even when no current is drawn from it. When the cell is connected to a conducting circuit element, the potential difference sets the charges in motion in the conductor and produces an electric current. The potential difference across the ends of a given metallic wire in an electric circuit is directly proportional to the current flowing through it, provided its temperature remains the same. 8.1. The potential difference between 2 points is measured as. Options: A. V is equal to W by R, B. V is equal to W by Q, C. V is equal to Q by I, D. V is equal to C by Q. 8.2. Keeping the potential difference constant, the resistance of the circuit is halved. The current will become. Options: A. 1/4, B. 4 times, C. half, D. double. 8.3. The potential difference across the 3 ohm resistance in the following diagram is. Options: A. 1 by 9V, B. 3V, C. 1V, D. 2V. 8.4. A current of 1A is drawn by a filament of an electric bulb. Number of electrons passing through a cross section of the filament in 16 seconds would be roughly. Options: A. 10 raised to 20, B. 10 raised to 16, C. 10 raised to 18, D. 10 raised to 23. 8.5. Work done to move one coulomb charge from one point to another point on a charged conductor having potential 10 volts is. Options: A. 1 joule, B. 10 joule, C. 0, D. 100 joule. Section B. Question number 9 and 10 are short answer type questions carrying 2 marks each. Answer to these questions should in the range of 30 to 50 words. 9. Draw a ray diagram to show the formation of a rainbow and mark the point where A. Dispersion, B. Internal reflection occurs. 10A. Meena draws magnetic field lines of field close to the axis of a current carrying circular loop. As she moves away from the center of the circular loop, she observes that the lines keep on diverging. How will you explain her observation? 10B. A proton beam is moving along the direction of a magnetic field. What force is acting on proton beam? Section C. Question number 11 is short answer type question carrying 3 marks each. Answer to these questions should in the range of 50 to 80 words. 11. An object placed on a meter scale at 8 cm mark was focused on a wide screen placed at 92 cm mark. Using a converging lens placed on the scale at 50 cm mark. A. Find the focal length of the converging lens. B. Find the position of image formed if the object is shifted towards the lens at a position of 29 cm. C. State the nature of image formed if the object is further shifted towards the lens. Section D. Question number 12 is long answer type questions carrying 5 marks each. Answer to these questions should be in the range of 80 to 120 words. 12. Study the circuit shown in which 3 identical bulbs B1, B2 and B3 are connected in parallel with a battery of 4.5 V. One. What will happen to the glow of other 2 bulbs if the bulb B3 gets fused? 2. If the wattage of each bulb is 1.5 W, how much reading will be the ammeter A show when all the 3 bulbs glow simultaneously? 3. Find the total resistance of the circuit. 4. Calculate the charge passing through bulb B1 in 20 minutes. Or consider a circular loop of wire laying in the plane of the table. Let the current pass through the loop clockwise. With the help of a diagram, explain how the direction of the magnetic field can be determined inside and outside the loop. 2. Name the law used to find the direction of magnetic field. 3. List 2 properties of magnetic field lines.